Last week I gone for a retreat. The retreat name is Awakening Goddesses, because women have so much power, and somewhere it lost it. I felt like that. In that one process we did it was you have to write down something your parents did it and you never liked it. One of my friend is written like the way I sit in front of father or anybody, he always correct me, sit this way. Even parents correct me, don't sit like that. And she have three brothers, all brothers can sit it in any way. I noticed, and she has so much agitation, and she is a very young lady. I understood nowadays, presently, all women go through so much regarding PCOD, uterus issue, PCOS, menopause issues. I understood one of the thing is because so much sophistication is coming because of so much foreign culture and coming in. Indian culture is always women sit very widely, any goddesses sit very widely. When we cook at home in olden days, they sit down, they spread their legs and sit it very beautifully. Now we are sitting cross-legged, we can't breathe that part of our life, because that is also very important. And one of that process, what children is understanding, that is a very bad part of my body. All women, all children believe that part of my body is the baddest part. We never said that things to a man. We always said these words to a woman. A girl, she understood it is a bad. And we felt it is always, we closed and we so much we gone through. If you ask me, I really felt in that way. That's the reason all girls have issues regarding that part of their uterus issues, so many things. It is not in our culture. We already always sit widely and women got a place to breathe in. It is also very beautiful part of your body. Children should make understand that. And women really going through, the menopause is really going through very badly. So many women going through the pain. When I was discussed with my mother, she was telling she never felt menopause in her life. She didn't know. Even when they got the periods, they said it is such a smooth running thing. Where is this all came? Because we are ashamed of this part of our life. So whenever, however the child want to sit, you have to explain them how to sit, where to sit, how to sit. Make them comfortable in their body part, not in. That's the reason I saw so many women is telling so many, but even me, including me, I said, because that's the knowledge I got it from my mother. That is the same knowledge I given to my children. Because of that, this generation suffering PCOD and everything. Once I saw my husband is doing one programming regarding this, and he was told the lady to write where all things you ashamed of. She written so many things and she healed that part of her life. One of the beautiful thing is happened is her BP, when there is no BP is very normal. You accepting your body part, that is the beautiful thing in your life. When you don't have, God will never say it is a bad part of your body. And if you see in the animals, in the nature, they always clean and keep, and they really open in their life. And when it is started coming in our life, it is became very sad. So you think about whenever you talk to your daughter, why you are sitting in this way, why? Explain them. You can't shut down them. What we say, you have to sit like this. It is bad. But the child is thinking in a different level. So explain them how to sit, how to use your clothes, how to protect yourself. So saying sitting is also really important. So if your mother has said you, if you are a grown-up lady, you have to understand. That's the reason in yoga, so many posture are given. So many posture are given to sit a woman or man how to open your aura, open your chakras. This is all are we closed. Even when we go for our foreign toilet and all, India have a different culture to sit, but that culture all are gone. So that's the reason in yoga poses so many open chakra. So when you sit wildly, It is breathing, your chakras are open. That's the reason so many conflict is happening. Masculine energy and feminine energy. We are shutting our feminine energy completely. So do such kind of a exercise. Tell your children how to sit, what is the reason. It is really, really important to give a healthy life in your daughter's life. All the parents, even men or women, nowadays the conscious, really awakening the conscious of all human being. If a woman is closed, it is a women is closed their thought process, the way they are sitting, the whole world is done, because new people are not born through that. New generation is not growing that. To think about respecting women through this is very, very important. Really important. Just think about it, how depthly you can think about it in this. It is really important. And if you really felt through this topic anything new awakening is thinking, just write it down in your comment box. And the other thing I want to tell you is, like, just think about how our grandparents sat and made the rotis and the sabjis and all. That's the way we have to sit. So if you get a chance to sit and write anything in your children on the table, instead of that, tell them to sit down. Your legs are wide open. Sit down and write. And then it is an opening area. When you are eating the food, tell them to sit down. A cross leg. That also, when sitting the cross leg, also you are open. Sit it down and write it, or eating together as a family in that process. Come down from the chair and sit down and do something. You really see the changes in your children, because once the root chakra, because that is the lowest chakra, when open that, the openness of thinking, everything is going to change. So root chakra opening for the women is very, very important. Men always does, they do things very nicely. Women, it is blocked from generation somewhere. So sit down and tell them do the things. Even if they are drawing, if they are doing anything, tell them to sit down and do it. Even you also do it. Through that, lots of change is going to through, and they will get a very beautiful life in your life. And this is the generation are going to lead. This is the best you can give, life you can give to your children. And just comment in the comment box, we can discuss more about that. So your comment is really precious. From that, I can make a beautiful content to make understand others. So I'm looking forward to the comment box what you want to tell about that. If you really like this subject what I am discussed, subscribe it, follow it, and don't forget to touch that button, bell button to it. Thank you.